Let's go and try to automate Facebook. So here is the package that will be helpful in order to automate the Facebook. So package is called Facebook SDK. So this is basically a wrapper around the Graph API that is officially created by Facebook, right? So if you want to interact with Facebook, there is an API called Graph API, but that is a little bit difficult to use. So people have developed wrappers over Graph API. So one of the wrappers is Facebook SDK. So I mean, it makes it very easy for us to interact with Graph API, and ultimately Graph API will interact with Facebook. I'll also give you the code for relevant code for Graph API as well, direct for Graph API as well, if you want to hit directly using Graph API, but I will not explain that code in this module. I will only explain Facebook SDK, right? So enough said. Here is how we can install Facebook SDK. Pip install Facebook-SDK. Let's copy this, and rest of the documentation is available if you want to check it out. Let's go to our page, and as usual, create a new notebook. Again, I repeat, you can find all of these notebooks in the course material. So pip install Facebook-SDK, and you have to add magic sign, or we also call it exclamation mark as well over here, right? So I've already installed it, so let me comment it out so that you can install it. So this is for your reference. You have to run this thing right now. So first thing first, let's import Facebook as FB, right? So let's run it. Great. Now the next thing is we need to create an object, right? So we'll say fb._obj. So Facebook object equals to, so here we'll say fb dot, so fb comes from here, so fb dot graph API, right? So in this library, in Facebook SDK library, there is a method called Graph API. So here we have to pass the access token, access_token, right? Now the thing is, how can we create the access tokens? Obviously, as we worked for YouTube, we had to create a token in order to work with YouTube, right? So we have to create a token for Facebook as well. So in upcoming video, I'll tell you how to create the token for the Facebook page. So first limitation is you should be the admin of the page, or you should be owner of the page for which you want automation, right? So having said that, let's go over here and let's paste this address, right? Developers.facebook.com, right? So let me also write this address over here in a comment so you can check it out, right? So when we'll go over here, something like this will open, and I'll go to my apps, and over here I'll find a lot of stuff. So I'll go to my apps, right? And over here I'll create the app. So since I have no app over here, so I'll create the app. You can read it out for your requirement, which kind of app do you want to create. So I want to create a business app so that it will allow me the access of Graph API and page and event and groups permissions as well, right? So I'll go to, after selecting business, I'll go to next. So here I'll type the name of my app. So let's say name of my app is going to be tester, right? And then I'll say create app. Here I have to write the password of my Facebook account. So I've done that. Let's wait for it to create. Great. So we are able to create successfully create an app called tester. Then we'll go to tools, and inside the tools we'll go to Graph API Explorer, right? And inside Graph API Explorer, what we want to do is, here you can see that a tester app is already selected. So if you have multiple apps, you have to check it out with which app do you want to work, right? And then here we want to say get page access token, right? So we'll We'll check it out, and it will again ask us for authentication. So we'll say so I am admin for AI Sciences page, so I'll select this page out, right? Because I want to automate this page. I want to automate posting, comments, likes for this page. And then after checking this check button out, then I'll say next. I'll grant all these permissions, then I'll say done. It will take a few seconds, and then it will be it has actually linked my Facebook page with my tester app. I'll say okay, and then I have to grant one more permission to this thing. So this other permission is called pages manage post. So let's just search it out. So we'll say pages manage posts, right? So check it out. Now you can see that this is in green, so it means that permission for this thing is not granted yet. So if we want to get permission for this thing, so we'll again go back over here. We'll click on AI Sciences so that we can get permission for this third option as well. Okay, so after selecting AI Sciences, here we are going to say generate access token. So this previous there is already a token available, but this token was for these initial two permissions, right? So we need a third permission, pages manage post as well. So we'll update the token. So we'll say generate access token. So it will generate a new token. So I'll say continue, next. So here you can see that now it has added the third option as well. So you will say yes, 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 and then done. Then you will say okay, and your app is linked. Now you can see that the green color has changed into black. Now you can safely say that you have permission for all these three options, right? Now you will copy token from here. You'll go back over there, and then here you'll paste the token. So let's say access token equals to, in string, I'll paste it over here. Yes, it is a long token. So, and obviously after using this token, you should delete this token as well. So fb underscore object fb.graph API access token. Let's run it. It is running fine. Great. Now let me tell you, this token is valid for only 1 hour. After 1 hour, it will automatically expire for the security purposes. So if you want your token to last longer, since if you're working on a project in which you do not want to change your token time and again, so what you can do is you'll go again back to the tools. You will go to access token debugger. Here we'll paste the token and we'll click on debug, right? Okay, we'll come so here you can see that it will expire in about an hour, right? So here we'll say extend access token. Click over here, click on debug, and now you can see that it is saying that it will expire in about 2 months. So now this token is valid for 2 months. So you have to copy this token. So this is a new token, right? So copy this and paste it over here, right? If you want. For me, one hour token is good enough, so I can go with it. Cool. So now we know how to create an access token, and using that access token we have instantiated an object of fb.graph API, or in other words, we have created an object of Facebook SDK.graph API, right? So from next video, we are actually going to post one, let's say, hello world onto our AI Sciences page. Let's go ahead and create and post a hello world onto our AI Sciences Facebook page. So here is our AI Sciences Facebook page, and now let's say hello underscore post, right? So in this variable we are going to receive a response from what? From Facebook underscore object dot put object, right? So this put object is a method of Facebook underscore object, and Facebook underscore object is basically a Facebook dash SDK instance, right? That is a wrapper over Graph API. So here in dot put object, we'll say parent equals to me, since I am posting it out, and then connection name is going to be feed, since we are posting it into a timeline. So connection name is going to be feed. Otherwise, if we are going to comment it, that later on we will do, then the connection name will be changed. So, and then what is the message? Message is going to be hello world, right? So if I just run it, it will post hello world onto EI Sciences Facebook page. Also, the response will be received over here in hello underscore post. So let me show the response as well. So response will basically be the ID of this post, right? So if later on I want to comment on this post, or if I want to like this post, or if I want to delete this post, the ID of this post will be required. So that is why I'm storing the response of this line over here in hello underscore post, right? So let's go ahead and run it. It is running, taking some time. Here we go. So we have received an ID of a post. But where is the post? Let's go to our Facebook page. Here is the AI Sciences Facebook page. Let's refresh it. Let's go down and see if there is any hello world post or not. So here we go. There is a hello world post, and it is posted just 1 minute ago, and you can see that published by tester1. So this was the app name that we started, right? So our app name was tester1. So, and it is just posted right now. So hello world has been posted. Now we have received an ID over here. So if we say hello post dot id, hello post, and inside it we'll say ID. So we'll get the ID. So this is the ID of this hello world post, right? Now we can make use of this ID in order to comment on this post. So far there is no comment on this post, right? There is no like on this post, and this post is published. So later on we'll also delete this post. So we'll see how can we do all these things by using this ID. If you have multiple posts, perhaps you can store the IDs of that post inside a CSV file into your computer or something like that, just to keep track of your posts. So this is how the simple thing, posting a hello world onto your Facebook page, and it is completely automated. You know how to schedule it, right? So you can schedule it something like post something after every 10 minutes or after every 20 seconds or something like that. Right, let's we are able to post simple hello world. Now what if we want to post a picture as well, right? So but before doing that, let's fetch this post that we have already posted. So how can we do that? So we'll say Facebook object that we have created dot get object, right? So previously it was put object, now we are going to get object. So inside it we have to pass the ID of the post. So ID is already available because we stored it. Let's run it, and here we go. You can see that. So it is telling us the create time. So when this post was created, so here is the time. Then it is showing us the message as well. So message is hello world. Hello world was posted, and obviously it is showing us the ID of the post as well. Now let's go ahead and let's see how can we post an image. So for posting an image, so we'll say image underscore post equals to, so again we'll say Facebook dot put not Facebook dot, Facebook underscore object dot again put object put photo. So this time we are going to post a photo. So here we'll say image equals to open, and then here we want to write the address of the image. So in our case, my photo is already available over here, that is post.jpg, that is residing inside the same directory. So I'll say post.jpg, right? And then I'll also mention that I'm opening this post for reading purpose, right? And finally I can also write the caption of this post as well. So you can say that posting this image for testing, right? Great. And then let's just print it out. So this will probably be the ID of the post. So let me run it. It is running, it is executing, it is compiling, whatever you want to call it, and here we go. So we've got the post ID over here as well. So by the way, can you see this before underscore part of hello world post and before underscore part of this photo post is same? What is the reason? Because this part is basically your page ID, right? So this is your page ID, and after underscore, this is basically your post ID, right? So your post ID is this one, and this is a complete combination of your page ID and post ID, right? So we got it. Now let's go to our Facebook page, let's refresh it, and let's see if there is any picture posted over here, or it is just bluffing us. Let's see over here. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. So 1 minute ago, this image is posting this image for testing. Caption is also correct, and we can scroll it down and you can see that before that there is only hello world post that we have just posted a few minutes ago, and then we just posted this post as well, right? So this is how we can post a simple hello world or text, and this is how we can post an image along with caption as well. And we also have ID for both of these posts, right? So we can fetch this post again. So let's say this is how we fetch the post, right? And what we can do is, now this is not a hello post, this is basically an image post, right? Let's run it, and here we go. So create time, name, name means the caption, and then the ID of the post as well, right? So that's about it from this video, and in next video I'm going to tell you how can you comment on any post, how can you automate commenting on any post, right? So see you there.